To measure the oxygen concentration, turn on the oxygen concentrator and let it run for a few minutes to ensure the flow operational output. If in use, remove the bubble humidifier from the oxygen concentrator prior to testing. Set the oxygen concentrator to the highest flow rate. The flow rate should be above 2 liters per minute. Connect the supply tubing to the concentrator's flow outlet and the other end to the PRO2 Check Elite inlet port labeled % oxygen flow. Turn the PRO2 Check Elite on and wait at least 10 seconds for the oxygen percentage reading to stabilize. Oxygen concentrators deliver between 90 to 95% oxygen. If there is a question about the accuracy displayed, do a quick one-step calibration procedure and repeat the reading. Disconnect the tubing from the oxygen concentrator and turn off the PRO2 Check Elite. For all modes, to avoid false readings, do not check an oxygen concentrator with the bubble humidifier in place, and never check an oxygen concentrator while holding down the Pure Oxygen Calibrate button. To verify the flow rate, ensure the oxygen concentrator is turned on and stabilized. Connect the tubing to the flow outlet and the other end to the PRO2 Check Elite inlet port labeled % oxygen flow. Turn on the PRO2 Check Elite. Press the button marked Flow. The LCD will display a numeric value indicating the flow output in liters per minute. Set the flow from the oxygen concentrator to the maximum flow rate and compare the reading to the display. If desired, measure and compare the readings at various flow rates. To exit the flow mode, press the Flow button and the unit will return to the oxygen concentration mode. To check the outlet pressure, ensure the oxygen concentrator is turned on and stabilized. Set the flow rate to 2 liters per minute. Connect the tubing to the flow outlet and the other end to the PRO2 Check Elite inlet port labeled Pressure. Turn on the PRO2 Check Elite device. Press the button marked Pressure. The LCD will display a numeric pressure value alternating between kilopascal or pounds per square inch. To exit, disconnect the tubing from the oxygen concentrator. Press the Pressure button and the unit will return to the oxygen concentration mode. During the pressure reading, oxygen flow from the concentrator is occluded. This will cause the oxygen percentage to drop and may trigger alarms or the tubing to pop off the fitting. To avoid this from happening, set up and take readings as fast as possible. For spot checks, connect the tube to the % oxygen flow inlet port and to the oxygen source gas. Turn the flow to 2 liters per minute. Turn the PRO2 Check Elite on. When stabilized, the unit display will read concentrator oxygen at approximately 92%. Press and hold down the Pure Oxygen Calibrate button. The device will display pure oxygen and a numeric value between 99 and 100%. If the unit display reads air, 3 dashes, U, or any other reading other than 99.9 plus or minus 2%, the source gas may not be pure oxygen. Turn off the device. For the pure oxygen verification procedure, connect the tube to the PRO2 Check Elite % oxygen flow inlet port. Connect the other end to an oxygen source greater than 99%, for example, an oxygen cylinder or liquid oxygen system. Set the flow rate to 2 liters per minute. Turn the PRO2 Check Elite on. When the unit stabilizes, the display will read concentrator oxygen 91.8. Next, press and continue to hold down the Pure Oxygen Calibrate button. The unit will display pure oxygen and a numeric value. If it is properly calibrated, the value should be between 99 and 101%. Release the Pure Oxygen Calibrate button. The unit is ready to use. If the display shows anything other than 99 to 101%, the unit should be recalibrated. To complete a one-step pure oxygen calibration, connect the tube to the PRO2 Check Elite % oxygen flow inlet port. Connect the other end to an oxygen source greater than 99%, for example, an oxygen cylinder or a liquid oxygen system. Set the flow rate to 2 liters per minute. Press the on-off button to turn on the PRO2 Check Elite. When the unit stabilizes, the display will read concentrator oxygen 91.8. Next, press and continue to hold down the Pure Oxygen Calibrate button. The unit will display pure oxygen and a numeric value. Continue to hold down the Pure Oxygen Calibrate button. After a few seconds, the LCD display will start to alternately display Cal and the pure oxygen value. Continue to hold the Pure Oxygen Calibrate button down until the display stops alternating and simply displays Pure Oxygen 100. Release the button. The device is now calibrated and ready to use. If the unit displays an oxygen percentage less than 98% or greater than 102%, the full two-step calibration procedure is required. To complete a full two-step calibration procedure, do not connect the device to an oxygen source or introduce oxygen to the unit. Turn the device on. Wait for the unit to stabilize at room air and the LCD to display concentrator oxygen 20.9%. If concentration is higher than 22%, airflow can be used to purge the chamber, or a syringe can be used to provide a slight suction. Do not exhale or breathe into the device. When the reading is stabilized, turn the device off. Press and hold the Pure Oxygen Calibrate button while turning the device on. Continue to hold down the Pure Oxygen Calibrate button until 3 dashes appear on the display. Release the Pure Oxygen Calibrate button and the display will read Cal Air. Press and release the Pure Oxygen Calibrate button. The dashes will scroll across the display for approximately 1 minute while the device calibrates to room air. When the display reads Cal Oxygen, connect the tubing to the inlet percent oxygen flow and to the 100% oxygen source. Set the flow rate to 2 liters per minute. Press and release the Pure Oxygen Calibration button. 3 dashes will scroll across the display for approximately 1 minute while the device calibrates to 100% oxygen. When the display reads Cal End and 91 to 92%, the unit is calibrated and ready for use. Press the Pure Oxygen Calibrate button. The percentage displayed will be between 99 to 101%. If the reading is out of range, repeat the two-step calibration. During the calibration process, if the unit displays Cal Air, verify the flow rate is set to 2 liters per minute and that the device is connected to a 100% oxygen source. If the unit displays 3 dashes, release the Pure Oxygen Calibrate button or the unit will turn off. Turn off the device. To verify that the unit is properly calibrated, the Pure Oxygen verification procedure can be repeated. To complete a full mode calibration procedure, disconnect the tubing from the oxygen or pressure source. Turn the device on. Press the flow mode button. The flow in liters per minute and a number will be displayed. Press and hold the Pure Oxygen Calibrate button for approximately 4 seconds. The display will alternately flash 0.0 and Cal. Continue to hold down the Pure Oxygen Calibrate button. Wait another 4 seconds and release the Pure Oxygen Calibrate button. The flow mode is now calibrated. Disconnect the tubing from the oxygen or the pressure source. Turn the device on. Press the Pressure Mode button. A numeric pressure value alternating between kilopascal or pounds per square inch will be displayed. Press and hold the Pure Oxygen Calibrate button for approximately 4 seconds. Continue to hold down the Oxygen Calibrate button. The device will display kilopascal or pounds per square inch and alternately flash 0.0 and Cal. Wait another 4 seconds and release the Pure Oxygen Calibrate button. The pressure mode is now calibrated. To replace the battery, remove the PRO2 Check Elite from the carrying case. To open the battery compartment, slide the door away from the case. Remove the battery. Connect the new 9-volt battery to the battery snap connectors and place the battery sideways in the compartment. Insert the battery door by sliding the door back onto the unit in the reverse direction of opening. To set the default for the pressure measurement, ensure the device is turned off. Press and hold down the pressure button. While holding down the pressure button, turn the device on. The device will display PRO2, followed by O2, and then 3 dashes. When the 3 dashes are displayed, release the pressure button. The display will read either HPA or PSI. Pressing the pressure button toggles between HPA and PSI. Select the desired pressure measurement and wait 10 seconds. The device returns to the concentrator mode and the default setting is automatically saved. To clean the PRO2 Check Elite device, wipe the outside of the case down with a damp cloth and a mild detergent. A disinfectant, for example Cavi wipes or alcohol wipes, may also be used. Do not let the cleaning solution spill on or inside the unit. Do not submerge the device into any liquid solution. The device is not intended for any type of sterilization.